Welcome. It's time for Big Cotter Baseball. Let's roll. Post All-Star break. Evan Ingram looking to close out the New York Yankees, and does. Cotter's playing the Twins now, and they got a chance to rally against Duran in the ninth.
Now batting, number 17.
Kieran Tawari steps into the box with a runner on first, nobody out in Minnesota. And there's a 101 on the outside corner for the AL save leader. And that one fouled off. 102 up at the shoulders. Yeah, that's facts. Duran is just absolutely dominant against us. Thank you for not feebly swinging at that. Joel Salin would have been swinging out of his shoes at that pitch. Thank you, ump. Don't need any bullshit. Price on deck, it's full. Good foul off. Curveball hung up over the plate a little bit. Still a tough pitch. Another 3-2 foul. 101 from Duran. Tawari, hell of a battle here. Will the Cotters put their runner in motion? It's Rydell with 74 speed. Why don't you? I would be running him here and pray that Tawari either puts it in play or walks. And Tawari is battling his ass off. This is going to be pitch number 10, I believe, of the plate appearance. And he's going to see 11. Unbelievable battle against the Twins closer. Can he pay it off? He's going to see another 12 pitch at bat against Yohan Duran. And that one into left center towards the gap. Diving play, and he caught it. You gotta be shitting me. After all that, he gets robbed of a base hit by Kyle Schwarber. I mean, give me a fucking break. That's the best play he's ever made in his career. Who has it fucking worse than the Cotters? That's pathetic. Adam Price to the plate. I mean, you gotta be shitting me. That's thrown away! And the Cotters are going to get a runner into scoring position. Rydell to second on the error by Duran on the pickoff. And the tying run's got plenty of speed in scoring position now. That one on the ground. It gets through. This game is going to be tied. The Cotters are finally going to score a run on Yohan Duran. Not sure if they've ever done it before, but Adam Price comes through with the RBI knock, and this game is tied at 3. Just snuck it under the glove of the first baseman, hit it real hard. And Rydell scores. Cotters have tied this ball game in a crucial divisional matchup. And now it's Joel Salin. Checks his swing. It was a strike anyway. Joel Salin strikes out as usual in a clutch spot. Although that pitch was kind of unfair, but nevertheless, it's the Salin special. Caleb Cotter now, all-star, strike one. Oh, he hung a curveball and Cotter didn't want it. It was a little bit inside, but way higher than Duran wanted it. 0-2. And he fouls off the splitter off the plate. And he went. Ump made the call himself. Not sure about that one. I would have personally appealed. But the Cotters do tie it up against Duran. Quite the accomplishment. We'll head to the bottom of the ninth. As I want to see if Caleb actually went. Ump made this call himself. Okay, yeah, he did. Hard to tell live. Jack Youngman on the hill. I don't feel good about that, so we're going to take him out, put Mike Farmer in. Base hit JT Realmuto. Trevor Larnach flies out. Tommy Edman strikeout, and if you can't get Nick Madrigal out, the season's over. Thank you. Brady Lang RBI double off Duran, who's still in the game. And the Cotters have a 4-3 lead, and they will turn it over to Evan Ingram to close this one out. Strikes out Royce Lewis, strikes out Kyle Schwarber, and it's up to Ryan O'Hearn. The all-star closer looking to strand the tying run on second, and he won't. 111 off the bat to tie the ball game. Ingram's second half or post-May struggles continue as he blows another save, although the Manfred rule, that's dumb as shit, kind of sold him, but nevertheless, a blown save's a blown save. On to the 11th. Rydell to face Matt Moore. Base hit. Kennedy doesn't advance. Tawari strikeout. Price walk. Bases loaded for Joel Salin. Will he actually come through? It is against the lefty. And he is not hitting .321 this year. The stats are all cooked again. There's a bunt. Why are you going back to first, you dumbass? What is everyone doing? What the fuck is that base running? The entire team got the Austin Cotter disease. Everybody retreated as if that was going to get caught. It had no chance of getting caught. What in the fuck? That was executed to perfection. Should have been an easy run scored. Salin might have been safe. And instead they get an easy force at home because the whole team was infected with Cottism. 2-0 on Caleb Cotter. There's strike one. That is just complete retardation from the entire roster. As Cotter on the ground, and the Cotters are going to get none. Absolutely unbelievable. Brain damage cost the Cotters a run, as it'll be up to Ingram now to try and keep this game tied at 4. And an error is made, and if one of the base runners that were brain dead last inning made this error, then although the Theo Coley made the error, so I don't know why he's in the game, but this whole game's fucked up. The stats are screwed. I don't know what's going on. First and third, 2 down. Tommy Edman, base hit. Twins win it. Twins walk it off Evan Ingram. And that complete retardation by the Cotters in the top of the 11th comes back to haunt him. Game 3 against the Twins. Nate Reed trying to close them out, and does. And now the Cotters will need to rally late in Game 4 to try and win the series. Brady Lang at the plate, 1 out. Runners on the corners in the 8th against Griffin Jacks, whose ERA is 6.08.
That's a ball.
And look who's warming. Although the Cotters got to him a couple days ago. That one on the ground, foul.
One ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 on Lang.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out with a slurve. You knew that was going to happen. Runner on third, less than an out, probably a chase strikeout. After all, it's a big Cotter hitter in a clutch moment. So Giovanni Moran's going to come in to face Tim Wallace. And ball 1.
1 ball.
Salen the runner on third, Holvey on first. Strike 1. 95. And that is on the ground. Play is made. And the Twins get out of the inning. More feebleness from the Cotters as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Handel Chapo on the hill. He's got plenty of energy left. Strikes out the side. Can the Cotters do it off Duran again? Kennedy ties the game. Second time in the series that Johan Duran has blown a save. The Cotters have figured him out. First and second, 1 out now for Salen. And that'll do it for Duran as Pablo Lopez, relegated to bullpen duty, is going to come in. We're going to ignore the pinch runner there because Elliott's so feeble that if we don't score, we can't have him in. And we're tied, so there's some breathing room. If we were down 1, I'd pinch run. Joel Salen, 171 with runners in scoring position. That surprises nobody. There's strike 1. On the ground, can it sneak through? No, it cannot. They get 1. They throw it away. Cotter's lead. Cotter's lead. The shortstop threw it into the dugout. Or the second baseman, rather. No, it was the shortstop. It was Austin Martin. Didn't even need to throw it as Salen was going to easily beat that out. And the Cotters have the lead. And Ingram is going to get a chance to redeem himself. And does. Cotters win the series. Cotters win the series 3-1. And they have padded their division lead. Johan Duran blows Johan. I don't even know how to say it. Cotters lead the division by 6 games. We might have an easy sim to the playoffs if we get a big enough lead. As Jack Youngman in the ball game, Cotters beat the Tigers 5-3. Cotters sweep the Tigers. Cotters looking to score off Bailey Ober as they play the Twins again. If the Cotters can win 2 of 3 in this series or sweep, they might cruise to a division title. As look who's up, Joel Salen, who actually has had a great second half so far. Notice his OPS is up to 781. It was at 730 something at the break. And that one is foul. Salen represents the go-ahead run as Ober is only at 75 pitches. That is just foul by a foot. Would have tied the game if it had stayed fair. 0-2. Struck him out. We all knew that's how that was going to end after he missed the first 2 pitches. You can count on Salin for a clutch strikeout. As the Twins 3 outs away, Duran's going to get another chance to close the Cotters out. Handel Chapo will be removed. Mike Farmer will be in. Farmer's always gets the job done when I actually put him in a game, but his numbers are always awful, so he must just be awful every time we sim. Can the Cotters do it against Duran again, or are they going to leave Ober in? Please leave him in. They do! Caleb Cotter goes deep. But that's all they'll get, and the Twins win it 2-1. Bailey Ober complete game. As the stats are cooked again. God, this game is bullshit. Fix your fucking game. My God. Tie game top 10. Osama Ben Keefe on the mound. Royce Lewis, the batter. Flies out. Schwarber walks. They're loaded for Ryan O'Hearn. Can Keefe get out of it and give the Cotters a chance to win it in the bottom of the 10th? Inside ball 1 on the curveball. That one in the air to left. Playable for Tawari. And the Cotters will get out of the 10th with no damage done. And the winning run will be on second in the bottom of the inning with Cotter, Elliott, and Rydell due up. My Lord, could it get more feeble if that Cotter's the A Cotter, not the C Cotter. Luckily, it's the C Cotter. As Duran stays in the game, swing and a miss on a curve in the dirt. Outside, steal attempt, and they got him. What are you doing? What are you possibly doing there? Why on earth would you steal third in a tie game with nobody out, with an all-star at the plate? You have to have brain damage. Bryant Williams, your seat is warm. You're a fucking retard. Jordan Elliott, get the fuck out of the game, dude. God, you can't hit. Dade Pitchford will come in and give up a run and walk Nick Madrigal. You should be beheaded for that. Fuck you. You're done. That's a cuttable offense right there as Nate Reed will come in. Get through the inning. Cotters need 1 to tie, 2 to win. Ground out Rydell. Lang base hit, tie game. Wallace double play. Reed back out there. They're loaded. That'll be it for him. It will be Farmer to try and keep these bases loaded. Up high, ball 1. Trevor Larnach, the hitter. That is foul. And that one into the right center gap, and this will clear the bases. 2 runs in, third one will walk home. 8-5 Twins. Twins are going to 2-game sweep the Cotters in Cotterville, barring a big comeback. Let's see if they can do it. Strike out Kennedy, Tawari ground out, and the Cotters go down quietly, and the Twins win 2 in a row here in Cotterville and get themselves back into the division race. Nate Reed is your losing pitcher. He is feeble as shit. On to the end of July. We've jumped in a lot recently. We'll sim that one. Cotters lose. Cotters don't make trades. Evan Ingram save chance. Blows it. It's not going well for the Cotters to end July. On to August. Bases juiced, bottom 9. And Joel Salin at the plate. God damn it. Although he is 2 for 2 with a walk in this game. And he's facing a righty. Swing and a miss, and it's quickly 0-2 on Senior Feeble. That one in the air to left. This will score 1, but that's not what the Cotters need right now. Lang gets in there, 5-3, but there's 2 away. And that will leave it up to Price as Rydell's going to pinch run. On second? Why would you pinch run the runner on second? Bryant Williams has a brain disease. First ever Major League Baseball manager with Down syndrome. Adam Price, last hope.
Ball.
2-0. Swing and a miss. Took a home run hack on that one. That was a pitch to hit. Fouled that one away, 2-2. Popped them up. Guardians are going to mick out another one. The Luck Masters get it done again. Who has it fucking better other than Milwaukee? I mean, my God. Did the Guardians 4-game sweep us? Yeah, they did. How lucky can you get? Although 17-4 is a little more than luck, but we will ignore that. Terry working on a shutout and completes it. Cotter's playing the Dodgers now. Farmer on the hill. Dodgers come back and win. Jesus Christ, bullpen. Cotters have a chance here in the 8th against the Angels. How dark can it get? Joel Salin at the plate, great. Reaches on an error, thank God. That's the only way he can reach in a clutch spot. I don't care who made the error. It's an Angel. Caleb Cotter to the plate. Grounds out, moves both runners over, and a golden opportunity for Holvey to put the Cotters in front against Andrew Wantz. Strike one. Strike two. Quickly 0-2. That one down the line, and it is fair. Cotters lead 5-4. 2-run go-ahead double for Sam Holvey. As my voice cracked about 7 times during that call. Let's go. Holvey delivers yet again. Clutchest player in Cotter franchise history. Brady Lang 2-run homer for insurance. 7-4 Cotters as Brewer legend Julio Teheran is in the game. Jonathan Cannon is a Cotter. Why? Why? Evan Ingram to close it. And he got him. Cotters win 7-4 as Jonathan Cannon's getting sent to China despite throwing 3 shutout. Appreciate your contribution, Jonathan, but you're not a Cotter. Stop sending my players out. They sent Jordan Elliott down. Oh, my God. That'll actually protect him from being overused by Bryant, but unfortunately we can't have that, even though he is feeble and terrible at baseball. Thank you for letting me know that we called him up. Thanks for that. Brady Lang needs a double to complete the cycle. We will jump in for this.
Leading off.
9-5 Cotter lead, and Lang can hit for the first ever Cotter cycle with a double here in the top of the 9th. There's a slider. Didn't want it. And there is a line shot, and it's caught. If it had gotten over his head, he would have been able to do it, but it found a glove. 101 off the bat for Lang. Wow. Let's get a bum some work here. Andrew Tyson. Oh boy. Cotters win. 9-5. Amari was ass, but still got the win anyway. Adam Price, 2 bombs. New Cotter first baseman having quite the year. As Cotter's looking to close out Kansas City. They do not. The bullpen is ass. Handel Chapo. We'll take a look at this game. Cotter offense leads all of baseball in homers. It's a nice stat to lead in. Handel Chapo. 2 down. Isbell. Base hit runner thrown out to save the game. Who saved it? Who saved this ball game? With an outfield assist. It was Tim Wallace, the hero tonight. Cotters go down feebly, and it's Ingram time. In the bottom of the 9th, gets Waters to ground out. Matos grounds out. Base hit. Garcia brings up Verdugo as the winning run. And the insurance scammer scams a strike on that one. And he scams another one. What is this scam artist up to? Neither of those pitches were in the zone, but he got both calls on both sides of the plate. 0-2 pitch, fouled away. Wow. On the ground, and the Cotters are going to win it. 2-1 the final. Holvey throws them out. And Evan Ingram picks up the save. Alex Amari, your winner after 7 innings, a 1-run ball. And Tim Wallace's homer and outfield assist in the 8th wins it for Cotterville, as the Cotters have a walk-off opportunity here against the Rangers. And it's Caleb Cotter to step in with Joel Salin running on second, 2 away. Ball 1. That one popped up and caught onto the 10th. Broken bat pop-up for Caleb to end the 9th. Jack Youngman on the mound. He is terrible, but he's going to stay out there anyway. And he shouldn't have done that. 3-2 Rangers. Osama time. Cotter's going to need a run. And Caleb's going to have to get pinch ran for here down 1. Why is Dominic Fletcher on my ball club? Oh, did I pinch hit him? God damn it. I'm so fucking stupid, dude. Now we burned him because I can't actually let him hit. Thank God it ended up working out. Jackson Rydell RBI double to tie the game, and the Cotters can now walk it off. I nearly just sold by being a retard. MVP chance for Lang here in Cotterville. Can he deliver a walk-off here against Troy Williams' boyfriend? Strike one. 100 from Class A. Strike two. Inside nearly hit him. And it's full. Ball 4. And that brings up Tim Wallace. That run will not matter. But a good at-bat nonetheless by Lang. Moves the line along for Wallace. Oh boy, that was right down the middle. Thank you, umpire. On the ground, this might be 2. They get 1. Wallace should beat this out. He will. And that will get the winning run to third with 1 out. So productive for Wallace. Wasn't what he wanted, but got the runner over. Beat out the DP ball. Why are you pinch running? What are you doing? That run doesn't fucking matter. Nobody cares about the runner on first. Why are we taking out one of our best players, Bryant? You have brain damage. Go to a mental institution and never leave it. Please just win the game, Kennedy, so that dumbass decision doesn't matter. Just get the ball in the air. Fouled off. Fouled away. Kennedy staying alive. And that is lined and caught. Unbelievable. 2 down for Troy Williams. Williams versus Class A. If Williams strikes out here, we know why. Two and 0. And that one driven in the air, deep left center. Cotters walk it off. Troy Williams 3-run bomb. And the Cotters win it 6-3 and 10. Towards the snack shack to win it. Big win for the Cotters. As Osama Ben Keefe is your winning pitcher, Emmanuel Fraudse blows it. Let's get Dominic Fletcher off my baseball team, please. Thank God. Place that bitch on waivers. No one likes his ass. Here we go. Evan Ingram trying to close out the Rangers, and does. And the Cotters have a chance to tie. We're going to sim this one. Rangers win. Ingram looking to close out Toronto. Does. Cotters win. And we're on to September. 83 and 56, 3.5 game lead in the division. As we'll have to make 2 September call-ups. We're going to call up Brady Lang's boy, wherever he is. Maybe he's in AAA. Is he not in the organization anymore? Nope, he is. Brady and him are boys. The Columbus product. And for our position player, we'll call up, fuck you, Dominic Fletcher. Go fuck yourself. Brooks Baldwin, welcome to the club. All right, we're going to go a series at a time here with the division lead being this close. Unfortunately, we don't play the Twins. And the Cotters are looking to mount a 9th inning rally here against Colorado. Troy Williams at the plate. Hitting from the right side against Jose Quijada. Cotters trailing by 2. Strike 1.
0-1. One and one.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one in the air to left and should be playable. 1 down. Runner tagging to third. No idea why you'd do that down 2. But the Cotters remain retards. As Kieran Tawari will step in. Cotters are the dumbest base running team, both manager and player-wise, I've ever seen in my life.
0-1's the count.
Tawari on the ground. This will end the game. 1-2. Feeble rally attempt by the Cotters there in the 9th, and the Rockies win it here. Game 1 of the series at Coors. Connor Rourke didn't have his best stuff, but the Cotters only muster up 2 8th-inning runs, and the division lead just got a little bit tighter. They do win Game 2 of the series. Now they'll go to Houston for a big series. Nate Reed on the bump in the 8th. Cotters win. Tosk working on a complete game shutout. Does it. Cotters sweep. Cotters sweep the Astros, lead the division by 4.5 games. Now come back home to take on the Giants, and they get 2 of 3, and they're up 6 games. The big Cotters are on their way to clinching the AL Central. We'll sim this one. We'll only jump in again if the division lead gets close. Rays sweep us, so the division lead might get close. Let's see if Evan Ingram can close out Cleveland. Strikes out Noel. Double play ball, Cotters win. Ingram picks up the save, his 39th. Cotters win 2-1 against the Guardians. And they sweep Cleveland, and that should secure things. 5-game lead with 9 to go. It'd take a collapse for the Cotters to not win the AL Central. They do lose 2 of 3 to Tampa Bay. Why does Tampa Bay own our ass? My God. They won 5 of 6. 4.5-game lead against Minnesota. Cotters down 1 in the 9th. They lose to Boston. 3.5-game lead. Please do not choke this. Thank you for that. I guess we'll watch this one. And now that we haven't clinched yet. Brady Lang to the plate. Cotters trailing by 1. Tying run on second. 1 out in the bottom of the 9th against Brennan Bernardino. Strike 1 on the curve. One and two. And Lang fouls it off. Stays alive. Lang now wearing 6, his 3rd different number. And that one on the ground. He has a chance to beat this out. The throw is in time. Advances the runner to 3rd, but 2 away. Nearly got away with a Mickey Mouse hit. Tim Wallace triple away from the cycle. He's 3 for 4 and can tie the game here. Is facing the lefty. There's ball 1. Thank you, umpire. That is an absolutely horrific missed call. And there's ball 2. 2-0 for Tim. Let's see if he gets one to do some damage with here. Strike 1. Fouled away, 2-2. Cotters down to their last strike. Wallace stays alive. Brewers clinch NL Central. Who the fuck has it better? My God. That one in the air to right center. This is back near the wall and caught on the warning track, and the Red Sox win. Wallace gave it a ride, but not deep enough. And the Cotters drop another one. They've lost 4 of their last 5, and the division lead slipping away just slightly. They have yet to clinch after losing 4 in a row, but they are still very close to clinching. Now they've lost 5 in a row, and the Twins are within reach heading into the final series of the season. Minnesota will be playing Seattle, who is 91-68, so it's going to take a miracle for Minnesota. Cotters clinch with 1 win or 1 Minnesota loss. And here we go. Chance for the Cotters to clinch the AL Central. As Evan Ingram looking to pull off the save against the Kansas City Royals in Cotterville. Stolen base. Nobody out. Fly out for Fermin. Walk for Verdugo, but they catch the base runner, Bobby Witt, stealing at third. Caleb Cotter with a massive caught stealing. And all of a sudden, the tying run is only on first instead of third for Michael Massey with 2 outs, as there's strike one. Oh, and 2. Cotter's a strike away from clinching the AL Central. We don't give a fucking shit about Olivia Ridley, fat ass. Cotter's about to clinch the division. Foul ball. That one in the air to left. Playable for Tawari. Cotter's clinched the AL Central. Cotters are division champs for the second time in 3 years, and they are headed to the postseason for the 3rd consecutive season. And they will be raising a banner here in Cotterville as they are the kings of the Central. And they will finish the year 95-67, and they will go straight to the ALDS. Regular season has come to the end. The Cotters are the 2 seed in the AL, will not have to play in the wild card, and will await the winner of Seattle. And oh, how sweet it would be to get some revenge on Boston if they were to win. Let's check some final stats. Sam Holvey, Cotter leadoff man, third baseman, very much cooled off, had a terrible second half. My goodness. He was nearing 1,000 OPS in the first half. 289, 344, 483, 827 OPS, 30 homers, 80 RBIs. Still a very good year, but he was an MVP candidate at one point, just really scuffled down the stretch. I believe he had a 5.7 WAR or something close at the break, so he was barely above replacement level in the second half. So tough second half for Hovey, but still really good player, still a clutch playoff performer. And hopefully he'll show up. Brady Lang, elite year, 289, 391, 554, 945 OPS. Second straight year with 100 RBIs, 36 homers, 42 doubles, nearly walked 100 times, 6.7 WAR for the Cotters second baseman. Tim Wallace, great year, 298, 377, 523 slug, 900 OPS, 36 homers, 106 RBIs, nearly walked as much as he struck out, and he is a 7.7 WAR player, absolutely incredible. What a player, Tim Wallace. James Kennedy found his power stroke in the second half after a rough first half. 283, 360, 455, 815 OPS, 25 homers, 100 RBIs for the Cotter cleanup man, and Kennedy puts up 1.3 WAR from the DH spot. Troy Williams, solid year, 262, 338, 455, 793 OPS. He has consistently put up almost the same numbers every year, 28 homers, 86 RBIs. Both of those are career highs, 30 doubles for him, and 3.7 WAR player, so very good right fielder, Troy Williams. Can't ask for a whole lot more. Kieran Tawari, on the other hand, you could ask for a little bit more from. Not terrible. 242, 314, 436, 750. I mean, 29 homers, 89 RBIs. You'll absolutely take that. 1.2 WAR for Tawari, so mid. I'd characterize that as mid with some bright moments. He'll always have that MVP leaderboard after 3 days. Adam Price, first year getting playing time, 253, 324, 464, 788 OPS, 24 homers, 65 RBIs, and 1.8 WAR. Solid from the platoon first baseman. We'll check Rydell's numbers in a moment. Sailing mid for the 3rd straight year, actually his worst year of his career. 224, 311, 397, 707 OPS, 18 homers, 68 RBIs. Did cut the strikeouts way down, which is just weird. He struck out way less than he has the last 2 years and was worse at the plate. Maybe he should keep striking out. Still 2.8 WAR despite that season. So good defender, has a lot of value in other areas, good base runner. Just not a whole lot at the plate other than his 18 homers, which are by far a career low for Salen. Caleb Cotter, on the other hand, had a breakout year, although he also had a shit second half. 293, 352, 457 slug, 808 OPS. His OPS was in the 930s when he was named to the All-Star game. So dog shit second half for Cotter, but overall, yeah, I mean, these offensive numbers are awesome from your starting catcher. Drove in 70 with 18 homers, 26 doubles, the big fella legged out, and a nearly 5 WAR season from the Cotter starting catcher. So very, very good year from Cotter, as he was outstanding, just cooled off at the plate in the second half. Fat-ass lard tub fuck bag actually hit in the second half of the year. 253, 300, 427, 727 OPS, 80 plate appearances, 4 homers, 9 RBIs. Could be worse for Fatty. Could be worse. Could be worse. Actually was positive value this year for the Cotters. Could be worse. Tip the cap. You weren't awful. You were just bad this year, Austin. Jordan Elliott has a noodle bat, only stole 5 bags. What do you do here, Jordan? What exactly is it that you do here? Jackson Rydell, great second part of the platoon at first base. He destroyed lefties. 317, 405, 472, 877 OPS. Only 3 homers for Rydell. Now, you keep in mind he had way less plate appearances, but only 3 homers in 186 plate appearances. Little surprising, but he is a platoon player now. Maybe earned himself more playing time in the playoffs. Maybe back to his full-time role. We'll see, although Price was also pretty good. I like the platoon here at first. Price against righties, Rydell against lefties. It's working out, as Theo Coley didn't do shit in his 48 plate appearances. Dominic Fletcher back on the roster for some dumbass reason. Let's get his ass off. Youngman, you're making the playoff roster even though you're terrible. Nate Reed also going to do that. Drew Thorpe, see ya. Dominic Fletcher, see ya. Pitching staff time. Kyle Tosk, not his best year, still very solid. 214 innings, 356 ERA, 1.04 whip, and a 215 strikeouts, which is by far a career high. So still a solid year. Looked to be a little unlucky. Honestly, that ERA, same whip, same amount of hits allowed, same amount of walks allowed, gave up 9 more runs than last year, so kind of interesting, but the long ball really hurt Tosk this year, gave up 32 of them, so got to keep the ball in the ballpark. 3.9 WAR. Connor Rourke, great season, 212 innings, 327 ERA, 199 strikeouts. These top 2 guys are going to come back and get it done in the playoffs. Not the best seasons for either one of them, but you can trust those guys in the postseason. Terry had a great second half because his numbers were terrible in the first half. 4.07 ERA, 1.45 whip, struck out 164, did walk a lot of guys. Alex Amari continues to put together really solid seasons in that 4th starter role. 207 innings of good work this year, 368 ERA, and Owen Van Ness just sucks. So there's nothing else to really say about him. He's terrible at baseball. Andrew Tyson, Lack Lungman is what we will be referring to him again as after a 6.06 ERA in 123 innings. Why are you still putting him in the game if he's this awful, Bryant? Why is he pitching 123 innings if he's this terrible? Negative 1.4 WAR for Lungman. As Andrew Tyson, 50 innings of very good work, 53 strikeouts, 268 ERA, so he'll be a trusted arm in the postseason. Farmer struck out 62 in 58 innings, 372 ERA, his best season of his career so far. Dade Pitchford, lights out in 43 and a third inning, struck out 60, 249 ERA, Just awesome work. 2.03 FIP for Pitchford. He might be the highest leverage guy all postseason. He was dominant. Osama Ben Keefe, welcome back to the most wanted terrorism list after this season. Your ass. Negative .3 WAR for Keefe. Handel Chapo, close to the most wanted terrorism list. Not a terrible year for Handel Chapo, but not a great one either, as Nate Reed was a disaster. And Evan Ingram, the all-star, was fantastic. 56 and two-thirds innings, 2.38 ERA, struck out 49, and converted on 41 of his 46 save opportunities. Felt like we jumped in for all 5 blown saves because it seemed like we saw more. Was 0-6, but that's just the issue with being a closer. But Evan Ingram, great work from him. 41 saves, matches his career high set last year. And on to awards. Adam Price is your AL Rookie of the Year. No MVP candidates. Second and third in Cy Young behind Grayson Rodriguez for Rourke and Tosk. Tough. After they each won it last year, they both finished top 3 this year, which kind of surprises me. Neither one was great. Maybe pitching was down this year. Adam Price, Rookie of the Year, still had his rookie status because he barely played. Gold Gloves, Cotters are nowhere to be found other than Tim Wallace. Troy Williams finishes second for right field. Wallace, your only Cotter Gold Glove winner in center. And Kennedy third in the Silver Slugger at DH. Cotter third at the catcher spot. Brady Lang does win a Silver Slugger at second. Hovey wins it at third. Wallace wins it in the outfield. And those are your Cotter Award winners. League leaders, Tosk leads in strikeouts and shutouts. Lang leads in runs and walks. So very interesting there. Nobody in the top 8 average-wise. Hovey tied for 4th with 193 hits. Leads in at bats. Lang 8th in doubles with 42. Wallace 5th. Wallace and Lang tied for 5th each with 36 homers in the AL. Wallace 7th with 106 RBIs. Brady Lang leads the AL in runs, led all of baseball in runs scored for Lang. Hovey 6th in the AL, 105. Nobody on there in steals. Cotters are slow as dirt. Base on balls. Brady Lang walked more than anyone in the bigs this year with 97. He was the only Cotter in the top 10. On base percentage, nobody cracks it. Lang sneaks in there at 8th in slug and 7th in OPS at 945. Pitching-wise, Terry and Amari tied for 3rd, 17 wins each. Rourke 8th with 16. 16. Losses-wise, nobody on there. Ingram 6th in the AL with 41 saves. That rank like 16th in all of baseball. So Rourke 7th in ERA in the AL. Homers allowed. Glenwood alum Reed Detmers leads the MLB, or leads the AL in least homers allowed. Tosk leads all of baseball in shutouts, and leads the AL in strikeouts, 4th in all of baseball. Top 3 guys are in the NL. Complete games, Tosk tied for 1st with Logan Gilbert. Innings pitched, Tosk 5th, Rourke 8th. Walks allowed, Tosk 6th. Whip, Tosk 2nd. Pitching WAR, Rourke and Tosk 4th and 5th. And batting WAR, Wallace 3rd, Lang 7th. So those are your Cotter League leaders. And that'll wrap us up. Cotters complete the season at 95 and 67 and win the AL Central by 4 games. They are the 2 seed in the AL, straight to the ALDS. They will await the winner of the wild card, Seattle, Boston, tomorrow night. We'll see you then, folks. Cotters looking to avenge 2 straight years of playoff disappointment this time around.